What are you working on?
Put the fuel line on. We have to go get a fitting today because they forgot to take it off the back of the fuel pump. So we're gonna spin this sucker in, and then we can. What are we gonna do, Greg? We're gonna put the cooling stack in.
Yep, put the cooling stack in.
He's already got that rig.
I saw that.
Greg's not wasting any time.
Oh.
We have 3 grounds on the starter, then we got 3 grounds going to the block. We got 3 positive wires, then we got our solenoid positive wire that energizes it. That's pretty much it. And I just gotta tighten this little bolt right here and good to go. Stephen Gamble, what tarnation you doing? Hello.
Oh, that's fancy in there.
None of them,
Look,
nothing.
look, look.
We're just gonna run straight turbo. We gotta spin it the other way. That's how it breathes. Check for side play.
He did.
It's gonna have a little bit because it needs oil in it. That's clearance for bearings. But the other one had a little bit too much clearance for oil on the bearings.
The other one you could clap side to side.
3/8 then, or what? How much smaller?
So can I share the lesson in clocking of a turbo?
Yes. It's probably a 10. It looks like a 10. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
So what happened here?
Martin forgot to clock the turbo.
I forgot to clock the turbo.
Not Martin, me.
So Greg's like, my intercooler piping don't reach, and I'm like, that looks awfully weird how it's angled. I'm like, oh, you gotta clock the turbo.
Yeah.
So basically, just loosen that clamp, and then just smack it with a hammer. There we
Or
go.
use your hand.
Hang on, Greg.
That's looking a little better.
Move it back. There you go. Now go. Perfect.
There we go.
Teamwork.
Ta-da!
Clock it aggressive, bro.
Well, yeah.
No, it's gotta go straight up.
Up.
Just like that, right there.
Kinked everything?
No, like that.
Oh, now I gotta turn this one up.
Yes.
That looks better.
Because, yeah, you bolted that one on already. So that's probably good where it's at.
So you're saying the way it was, though, he wouldn't be able to close the hood, huh?
No.
No. There's no bueno.
Yeah, so. Clock your turbos, guys.
No.
You want to be YouTube famous? So I left the boys at the shop. I enlisted Steven to be our cameraman while I'm gone. I have to go get our son from school. And so I'll be back at the shop, probably about an hour and a half maybe. So we'll see what all they get done during that time. But Steven, thank you for being the cameraman, and I hope this works out. I hope it works out. Oh my gosh. By the way, guys, it's beautiful out here. Clear skies, 58 degrees, just absolutely gorgeous. It's t-shirt weather for sure.
This is a time capsule. When I go in it, it takes me back. That's what I started in. I had a flat top Bose Burgundy, 425 cat though. It was a 15 speed. For alcohol, I pulled trains. I was 18 years old, my first truck, with a flat top fucking Pete. I was on cloud 9. It gets lighter the longer you hold it. Crank it to the sea oil pressure if it don't fire.
We have the thumbs up. We have oil pressure.
40 pounds of oil pressure. That's good.
40 pounds.
We just gotta get some fuel going to it, and she'll bark.
Yep. Now we gotta wait. Starter protect light came on.
The what came on?
That starter protect light from
I
cranking.
can smell fuel.
Smell fuel?
I can smell fuel. I think you should maybe go for us.
You can smell fuel.
Yeah, I can smell the fuel, so it's getting fuel. It's trying.
We're close.
I don't want to spray no ether at it because it's such a fresh engine.
Maybe
Let it fire on its own.
You guys can't bring the fuel on, get there.
Not on these suckers. They're not common or like Cummins where you could just bleed it. On a Cummins, when you shoot a line and you start getting pressure, because it's got a primer pump. You turn the key and it goes bzzz, primes the whole system. And then all you do is crack one of the injector lines, boom, it just fires right up every time.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, he's not up there. He's on the ground.
Oh, that's right. I can smell the fuel, but
Good thing you hollered.
I don't think it's making much fuel yet because it's not even trying to spin the turbo over.
Usually you can see it's a little hazy smoke, but
Yeah.
enough fuel.
I mean, we can keep cranking on it and eventually fire, but maybe we should just pressurize it if you got like an air nozzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think we could just set the regulator on it. I would go straight to the tank, right?
On the compressor?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a regulator. There might be a regulator on it.
We're gonna pressurize the tanks and push fuel to it because I don't. So I think like when I'm doing it, Greg, you're gonna want to crank on it. Sorry. You're gonna want to turn it over. But what I want you to do is watch that DAF go. It's probably gonna keep the level. Is that lid on there tight? Okay. It's probably gonna rise the fuel level up, or it might start bubbling. Well, let's wait for that compressor to kick off. Actually, you know what? Let's turn it off because we got enough air. I'm gonna blow air in the tank. Well, I'm gonna just do it through the vent.
Oh, it goes in through the
It
vent?
should have a vent hanging down, right, Greg?
Should.
That's working.
I think it rose a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, we're raising.
It sounds like it.
Ready to start?
No, let's let the fuel kind of push up. Does it look like it's moving through the bowl?
It's
It's
raising up in
raising
the bowl.
up.
It what?
It's raising up in the bowl.
All right, that's good.
I can smell fuel now. Yeah.
was underneath there, I just saw all that white smoke, you know.
Yeah, she got puffing.
Oh, I heard it. It was like as soon as you turned it over the second time, it caught, and then you quit, and then I started smoking. But I was just excited. I guess I just need to shut up. Did you ever tighten that fuel line up?
Yep.
Okay. Let's let it hang out with the air going to it for a little bit.
All right, new plan. We are going to crack the fuel line. We by Greg. I don't do anything. But we're going to try doing that to see if we can bleed the air on this system.
Starting into the head, and it's wet, but it's not
It probably don't. It's probably not all the way through yet.
Or we should break it down here outside the filter housing. Or goes that little pump, right?
Why don't you see if we have fuel at the pump? That's what I would look at.
I mean, there's fuel coming out the line.
There's fuel coming out the line?
There. I'll tighten it back up.
A little bit. My hands are wet.
Well, that's good.
I think it was back feeding out of the head. Was it? Yeah.
Tighten her up. She might teach for us now. That's weird because, man, it wanted to fire for a second there. Now it's not trying.
Camera crank sensor. Could be bad from new. Engine builders said to try to start it on ether. Don't use the whole can. Just give it a little snort and see if it'll fire. If it will, then there's a little bit of Cosby in the can for you.
I'm just gonna spray a little bit, let it hang out, and then try to fire it. If it sings, then I hate putting ether in it on a fresh engine, but it should be all right. 1, 2, 3, go. Try to turn it over after. Let's not put any more ether in it.
No.
But let's try to turn it over after the starter cools down. If it ain't gonna start like that, it ain't gonna start. It needs a new sensor.
Right.
How fake and overnight you want? I'll send you both.
It's starting. I don't know. Want to? I don't think it's got either in it anymore. No.
All right, we're gonna put, excuse you.
Sorry.
We're gonna put coolant in the truck and let these batteries charge for a little bit.
It does.
Let's put it in. We got a half in this.
Oof. Look at this guy. He just hold this. We call tall friends for this thing. Yeah. Friends with height. Watch your fingers. Yeah.
We're leaking. Oh, we're leaking bad out the back.
Where is it coming from?
Behind your foot. What happened?
Shit, what is it, Greg?
There's no plug in there. Why is there no plug in there?
What happened to the plug?
Get the bucket. Get the bucket. We didn't take it out.
Oh.
It must never gotten put in.
Why is there no plug in there?
What size is it? We got some plugs laying around. Oh, we did.
I hear something leaking, I think. Is something leaking?
Oh, we got a leak.
Yeah, I hear a leak.
We're balling the radiator.
There we go. Shoot.
The radiator. That's the motor.
It's the motor?
Yeah, it's coming from the where the bottom right hose is on the motor. It comes from the top side. From up? Comes from back there.
It fires off, then it kills ignition on it.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone.
Schmutz. You gotta use schmutz. Use the paste. Don't use the tape. The tape sucks. Schmutz. You're overdoing it. That's not, dude. One time somebody told me this. They were commenting on a video and they're like, "That's not how you use a crescent wrench. It's an adjustable hammer, bro."
Right.
There's multiple ways to use an adjustable hammer, especially when you gotta bang with it.
I like banging.
Oh, my favorite thing.